on your honeymoon to St. Bart's, right?
Yes, yes we did.
Which, there's not any photographers there ever, are they? There's lots of photographers there, and you were jumping off a boat, which I'm so impressed by this shot. Look at, and it's...
Yeah, that's perfect form.
No, the next one is perfect form. Look at that.
Yep, yep.
That's
the next picture you guys don't see, my trunks came off. Yeah, I was butt ball in that water. Gave a couple fish a surprise they didn't expect to get. The bad part is that the people that were on the boat, the staff on the boat, I came back up because I didn't see my trunks at first. So I'm just laying in the water, and my wife is like, excuse me, you out here skinny dipping? I was like, didn't plan on it. I don't know where the trunks are, so I had to like literally go back out to find my trunks.
How do you not know that your trunks are gone? How do you not feel that?
I got a lot of junk, you know. I didn't know what was going on. Okay, I thought something was swimming around my ankle. Switch. See that right there? You see that? See the timing of that right there? I'm joking.
Oh my God.
What up? When people see you on the street, I know they know who you are, but there's some people who don't know say, when are you going to fight Manny Pacquiao?
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather?
A little bit. I can't fight like him, though. I wish I had his money, though.
Have you ever gotten in a fight?
Oh, man, yeah, I've lost a couple, George, honestly. You know, I have no problem with being honest. People, my record isn't that good on the streets. My only two fights were with family, though. My cousin Kimberly, she beat me bad. Kimberly beat me bad. Kimberly was a bad one. I never should have went in there. My family hyped me up to do it. They was like, Kev, don't let her talk to you like that. You need to go hit her. And I was like, but you think, like, she's bigger. They was like, don't matter, man. Hit her. And I was like, well, if I miss, are y'all gonna help me? They was like, yeah, go. I went downstairs. I didn't see nobody behind me. I was by myself. My cousin Kimberly grabbed my arm, slung me all over the floor. You know, the worst part about losing a fight is when you lose your shoe. Because then you gotta go find your shoe. That's the worst part. I don't like that part. I don't like that part at all.
All right, you were at probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Okay.
And people that know, I want to ask you, everybody take a look at this video, and we're going to ask you to kind of narrate what was happening. Take a look at this video. Oh, my God.
Okay. First of all, I know it looks bad with me running into the camera. Okay. Let me explain to y'all what's going on. All right. It was Puffy's party. All right. Puff had a party. He's called me, said, Kev, can you host a party with me? I said, yeah, dude. I said, I'll do it. I said, I'm in New York. So he said, look, we creating this little sexy scene in the bathroom. It's gonna be girls in the tub. You, Trey Songz, Fabulous. Like, it's nice. It's just gonna look like it's the place to be. We're gonna Ustream it. I was like, oh, that's gonna be hot. So we get up there, I'm hosting, you know. First of all, I'm a sex symbol, okay? So I'm up there and I'm hosting, you know. I'm promoting the party. I'm like, yeah, man, this is a nice event. You see, we up here in the tub. I hear Trey Songz behind me. First of all, if somebody hair is on fire, it's a panic. Like, it's a yell, yo, your hair. It should be crazy. You would have thought Trey was singing. This is all I heard. I heard, yo, your hair's on fire. It was like an album, like it was one of his tracks. Like, yo, your hair's on fire. I turned around, I saw it, I was like, oh! Because, like, literally, like the flame, like George, the flame grew. Like it was like somebody threw gasoline on it. Like, so when I saw, I was like, ow, ow! But so my first instinct was to save myself because, you know, at the end of the day, that's the truth. At the end of the day, I don't want to die. You know, I don't know if you guys know, weaves are the most flammable thing out. A weave, if there had been another girl next to her with a weave, that thing would have caught faster than the forest fire. So I just said, let me save myself. Now, to camera, I run. I'm like, did you get that on tape? only reason why I said that is because I didn't really get to see the whole thing. So I wanted to, I wanted to see it over again for my selfish reasons.
All right, let's take a look at it one more time, everybody. Let's see it again. In slow motion. That might be funny and slower. So, I think it's safe to say you were probably raised very, very tough,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Tough
from
family.
The streets.
Yeah, from the street. What can you pass along to your kids that they would understand?
Well, you know what, George? It's funny you say that because I've been having a hard time with figuring out the type of life lessons, you know, that I'm trying to hand my kids. You know, basically, as a father, you want to teach your kids certain things. But I look back at my life, George. You know, I don't have a lot to teach. Like, here's the one thing. Like, okay, my daughter, and this is me being very honest, you guys. My daughter's a little princess, beautiful. She's spoiled. So, you know, I'm one way with her, but with my son, I'm like, I live in L.A. I'm in the Valley. You know, my son ain't around tough kids. My main thing is teaching my son how to fight.
And
now,
how old is he?
My son's 3. Okay. Now, look. You don't see what goes on in these daycares. All right, these little kids are crazy. All right? I caught a little boy putting paste in my son's mouth. That's when I had enough. I said, I'm going to teach my son how to defend himself. Now, the only problem I'm having, my son thinks he's Spider-Man, George, for real. Like, listen, I'm not joking. Like when we play, he wet me. He like, listen. But because I'm dad, like because I'm his dad, when he does it, I gotta act like I'm caught. I'm like, oh no, you know, let me out. So, but it's us playing. Let me tell you why this is bad. I'm not joking. So I go to pick him up from school, right? This little boy is hitting my son in the head with a truck, right? My son on the floor doing this. He trying to wet me. I yelled. I got so mad. I said, boy, get your ass up. You're not Spider-Man, man. You're not Spider-Man. He tried to get me while I was talking. But I had to play. I was like, okay, let me out. Let Dad out. Y'all laughing. I'm being so serious, man. My household, son is in trouble if I don't save him. He really thinks he's Spider-Man, George.
Oh,
Don't judge my son, okay? Don't judge my son. I have my son. I had my son come here and web this whole audience right now. My son will web all y'all. And y'all better act like y'all caught in the net.
Is your daughter a good student?
Oh, man, you know what's funny? My daughter is actually a great student, but I didn't understand how good of a student she was. Like, you know, I'm from Philadelphia, you guys. You know, city where it go down at. I don't know. All right, so listen. So I don't know what that was. I saw it in the video. So my daughter's first report card, you know, she gets a report card. So I'm like, baby, how'd you do on your report card? So she's like, look, Dad, I got all E's and G's. So, you know, I'm from a school of A's, B's, and C's. You know, D's are bad, F's are bad. So in my mind, I'm like, you got worse than an F? Like, you got an E? I get 5. I said, like, how dumb is my baby to get an E? Yo, I was going off. And she was like, no. Like, her mom told me it was excellent and good. But that just made me even more angry because I'm like, who gave y'all the audacity in California to change these things? Okay? No. For years, it was A's, B's, and C's. E's and G's, don't nobody do that. For that, I almost punched my daughter in the forehead. But I had to stop. No, I'm serious. Only reason I didn't do it because my son was like, and he stopped me. So I couldn't. I was ready to punch. My son stopped me.
Oh, my God. Tell me about becoming the spokesperson for Ford.
Oh man, right now I'm doing a ad campaign with Ford. They wanted me to be spokesperson of the new vehicle, which is an SUV. Which at first I thought they were trying to play with me, George, because I'm small. Okay, you know. No, I'm serious. Like, you got little cars that I can promote. You know, give me something that I can get out of cool. I'm jumping out this daggone truck. You know? I'm serious, George. I fell twice in the commercial. I fell 2 times. Shooting the commercial, when we're doing a shot, I'm supposed to jump out the truck and say, hey, we're here. Well, George, I missed my foot because my balance wasn't good. But regardless, it's an opportunity, you know, to do something nice, man.
Did you go to Thailand?
I did go to Thailand.
With Ludacris?
Yes, I did.
That sounds like dangerous.
Well, it was. Yeah, it wasn't a trip that we thought it was. You know, we definitely went out there expecting something and got something better. But we had some scares. Ludacris almost drowned. I'm gonna say this on television. I saved his life. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I saved his life. Honestly, I don't know if they give out medals.
They do.
It's true. It's very true. We're on a boat. We're on a boat, so we're going snorkeling. So this boat docks into like the middle of the ocean. Luda decides to get on the boat. It's him and Marco Andretti. They say, no, we don't need the life vest. We're gonna jump off the boat, swim out to where we snorkel at. I was like, it's kind of far. You might want to get the raft to take you out there. He's like, no. I said, well, I'm gonna get on a jet ski, and I'm gonna take the jet ski over, because I got little arms, so I can't tread water for too long. So he said, no, I'm good. I said, fine. So he gets out there, he starts swimming. Something told me. Something said, Kevin, check on Luda. Something just said, look off the boat. And I look off the boat, I'm about to take off on my jet ski. His head is barely above the water. Like, I don't even see his arms, and I can see him spitting water out. And a piece of me said, let him drown, because he was getting, just a piece of me, because he was getting a lot more attention than me out there. Nobody recognized me. Yeah, and I didn't like that. It was like the Bieber incident all over again. So I was like, let him drown. Then I was like, no, I should go save him. So I go up there, I pull up on the jet ski, and he gets on. I'm like, dude, I just saved your life. Like, literally, you owe me $10,000. And he was like, what? Where'd that number come from? And I was like, I don't know what they give people for saving lives, so I made it up. But to this day, he doesn't want to admit it. Like, I've really saved somebody's life. That's a big deal to me, guys.
No, it's a huge deal.
It's a huge deal.
It's a huge deal.
It's a huge deal.
How dare he not acknowledge that?
Well, even if you don't acknowledge it, at least pay me. At least do something, right? Something.
Yeah, and I think that's a good number you came up with, $10,000.
$10,000,
That's nothing to him.
No, it's not.
He's a very successful man.
He's very successful. He made me pay for my own trip, too, which was selfish.
Yeah. Really?
Yes, I'm putting him out there. I'm saying this on national television, so he'll think about the next time we go on a trip. And I'm gonna book myself to do a talk show after the next one if he does the same thing.
Good thinking ahead. That's good. Really good. You'll show him. All right, I want to show a picture of you, and please explain to everyone what is going on here. You're laying by the pool, and you've got shoes on.
Oh.
And what is the reason? It's hot there, right?
Well, here's the thing, Ellen. I have ugly feet. No, I'm serious, guys. My toenails look like sunflower seeds. It's amazing. So because of this problem, I don't like to show my feet. Like, listen, like, there's times, like, when me and my girl, we've been on the beach, and I'll take my feet and dig them so deep in the sand, and I don't like to move. And it's not even that bad. I'm just self-conscious. I got, like, two, they're not black, but they're kind of black toenails. It's black enough for people to take a second look. Like, that's what I don't like. I don't like that. I don't want to be in a position where you gotta do a double glance. That's not good. Like, I don't care how famous you are, how funny you are. If you have bad feet, it's the worst thing to have. Oh my God. And like, people go, oh, and I gotta explain it. I was an athlete. I wasn't. I don't know what happened.
Oh my God.
That's why I just wear, like, literally, you guys are laughing. I jump in the pool with, like, Chucks on. Like, I wear Chucks as my, like, water socks or aqua socks. It's disturbing. It's bad.
I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Kev, how are you doing?
I am good.
You're a married man.
I know, off the market. Calm down, ladies. It's all gone, ladies. You missed your chance. You missed your chance. You had a chance. You chose 50 Cent. You chose wrong. She chose wrong back then.
What's that like? What's being married? Have you been married before? You've been married.
Yes, I've been married.
Yeah.
I'm divorced.
So what's this marriage like?
Hopefully right. Hopefully the right. No. You know what? I was young. I was young on my first marriage, Chelsea. I'm not ashamed to say it, guys. I got married at the age 22, okay? I was still all over the place. I didn't really understand the definition of marriage, so I wasn't ready for it. So I take responsibility. I can say I messed my first marriage up. I'm man enough to say that. And at the same time, that was when I was in the prime of my sexy. So don't blame me. Don't blame me. That's when I was figuring it out. But I will say that me and my ex-wife, you know, regardless of the problems that we went through. We're in an amazing place now where we're friends, we're great parents, we're co-parents, but we have a relationship. And now that I moved on and I met somebody else, you know, to make this step was a big step. So it took me some time. It took 7 years. And then I was like, you know what? She deserves it because I can't keep just letting this walk around free. That's not fair to her. Like, I gotta lock this up. I'm talking about my body. That's what I'm talking about. So I proposed, man, and I can honestly say, will you stop laughing? No, I was serious when I said that. That wasn't a joke. I was serious. I'm happy though, Chelsea. I really am, man. I'm in love. I found a good woman.
Now, over the week, you were doing stand-up in Utah.
Yeah,
that seems like your area. Tell
Salt
me
Lake
about
City.
that. Yeah,
Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Bunch of black people in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, I think it's
Tons, tons.
They got a white school there.
Yeah, no. No, you know what's funny? I took my kids with me. I was down there, and I said, you know, make the best out of it. I thought it was going to be some snow down there, because my kids are big on snow, but it wasn't. So we went horseback riding. Right? By far the worst experience of my life. That's me being honest. Very serious. I took my kids horseback riding. Me, my kids, my brother, a bunch of my friends, we go, right? They got ponies. My kids get on the ponies. There's a guy with a leash. He's walking the ponies around. My friends, we say, let's get on the horses. Let's do the trail. I said, fine, you want to do it? Let's do it. Here's strike one, Jay. I sit on a horse. You know how they have stirrups, right? Your feet go in the stirrups. Well, everybody's feet is in the stirrups. They're locked in. I go to put my feet in. Like, I couldn't get my feet in the stirrups because of the size. Because of the size of the saddle. So I'm telling the guy, I'm like, yo, man, I think this is it's too big for me. I need smaller stirrups. He was like, don't worry about it, you'll be okay. And I was like, no, I won't, because I'm looking at everybody else. Everybody else looks like they're secure. So he's like, trust me, you'll be fine. He was like, the instructor's coming out now. I said, okay. The instructor, guys, this guy is, he's supposed to be the horse guru. He's responsible for us on the horse. He's giving us instructions, directions on what to say to the horse, how to get the horse stop and go. This is our guy. This guy could not speak English. I'm not exaggerating. Listen, this is what he said. He comes out, he goes, all right, listen up. Okay, all right. You want to stop the horse pulling back like that. Like that, okay? You want to go fast, you got to kick it. Like that, okay? Kick it twice. Like that. All right, let's ride. I said, no. I said, we're not going. I said, you got to slow down. You got to say it over for me. So he says the same thing, the exact same way. He's like, all right, okay, listen up. Want to pull a horse, stop it. Like that, okay? Want to go fast, you got to kick it. Like that, okay? Kick twice. Like that. All right, let's ride. So I look at my friends, I'm like, we're going to die. Like, we're going to die. Like, he didn't say anything about my feet not being in the stirrups. This guy is not paying attention. My friends say, Kevin, stop being a woman. Let's go, man. Let's have a good time. I say, fine. Now, here's the thing. I have no support. I have no stability. So we're on the horse. My horse is trotting. Because my feet are all over the place, like, I have no balance. So I kick my horse in the stomach, Jay. That's a sign. That's a sign to a horse for the horse to speed up. I would have known that if the guy could speak English. My horse took off. My horse started running, right? Now, literally, I have no control. At this point, I'm so scared. Like, you have no idea, because I have nothing to hold on to. At one point, I was so scared, I had my feet on his neck. I was like this. I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear what my friends were saying because the wind is going so fast. Like, wind is blowing. So in the background, I hear like, oh. So I'm like, they must be saying, let go. I said, they're telling me to let go. Let go. So I gave myself to Jesus. I said, take me. I let go. I roll off. You fall off the horse? Look, Jay, I fall off the horse. This is why I will never ride a horse again. The guy comes back, the instructor comes back, picks me up. I say, no, I'm not doing it. I'm walking back. He says, it's like, my friend goes, Kev, it's going to be like an hour walk. We've been riding for 20 minutes. I said, well, you're going to take me to the instructor. He picks me up, puts me on the back of his horse. This is why I will never ride a horse again. For 20 minutes, I'm not lying. For 20 minutes, this is how I had to ride a horse. For 20 minutes, I was on the back. Like, I'm holding this guy's waist. And the horse starts to run. He grabs my lower back and starts pulling me. He's like, let's ride. I was done. I said never again.
Wow.
Never again.
Wow.
Never again, Jack. I will never ride a horse again.
Halle Berry's in your stand-up special. She opens it. You have a little, like, I don't know what you would call that at the beginning. Is it a vignette?
It's
scene?
I wanted to do, just call it a vignette. You can call it a vignette.
A vignette,
It's a movie
okay.
within a movie.
Well, it's where Halle Berry, she plays herself because she doesn't make out with you. I don't think she would do that in real life either. And so why would she agree to do it on camera? Why would she?
First of all,
she doesn't want to do it. She shouldn't have to do it.
She definitely would. That's the first thing. I mean,
I don't think that.
You
I
have
don't
no
think
idea.
she would.
I didn't kiss Halle Berry in my movie because I didn't want to mess up Halle Berry's life. Okay, that's what you need to understand. You don't kiss these lips and go back to regular lips. These are some amazing kissing lips. So I said, I'm not gonna do that to you, Holly. I said, I think it's best that we don't cross that line because when you leave here today, you should be thinking of good thoughts. If your thoughts are, oh my God, Kevin's lips smelt like roses and cinnamon, then that's bad.
Is that what you think your lips smell like, roses and cinnamon?
100%.
Who told you that?
They smell like roses and cinnamon and cucumber watermelon. Those are two different things that my lips smell like. No, Holly is a good friend of mine.
How did you guys become friends?
I've known her. I've known her for quite some time.
How? Where did you meet her?
What do you mean where did you meet? You meet people around. You go to these parties, you bump into people, you go, oh my God, I love you. I'm a big fan. Then they go, who are you? And I'm like, I'm Kevin Hart. This is when I was nobody. Hey, stop it. Stop. Why is he trying to steal? Look at him. You see that? That might have been the most blunt act of racism I've ever seen in my life. Like, what? As I'm talking about what he doesn't like, he just gets up and turns his back on me and then laughs. Now he's laughing at me. Back to you. Right back at you. I can say that we bumped into each other. I expressed how much I was a fan. She was flattered. She told me that she was a fan of my stand-up. We kept in touch. We had conversations. We've seen each other in passing since. And I reached out and I said, I have a great idea. I think you would be great for it. It would mean the world to me if you would do it, and I would be in debt to you. You let me know what you need from me, and I'll be there for you. And she was like, Kevin, I'll do it. Don't worry about it. Blew my mind. That's when it hit that I was really a sex symbol. Because I was like, this is obviously about sex. She's trying to get to me. And I told her.
She obviously wants your baby.
No, and I was like, yo, you know I'm engaged. I let it out the way, because at the time I was engaged, and I was like, just please
I like
don't.
the idea of asking someone for a favor, them saying yes, and going, by the way, I'm engaged.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
She was a sweetheart, though, man. Holly is such an amazing person, an amazing talent, funny as hell. She came on, she over-delivered, and, you know, that it kind of makes you step back and look at what you're doing, because the whole time I'm like, man, this is so cool that Halle Berry's in it, but Halle Berry was in it, and she was doing a version of Halle Berry that nobody has ever seen. So I thank her so much, man, and she definitely elevated that portion of the movie to a new level, man. And, you know, I think today, like, I regret that I didn't kiss her. I do a little bit, because I was like, that was my moment. I should have did it there. Because I was hard the whole time. And this is... No, I'm just being honest. I really was. And there was no way to explain it. You know, I just kept telling her it was the wind. But it wasn't. It was it. It was what it was. So... But it's good. In the movie, we edited it out. You can't tell what it is because I had on dress pants, and that's where my problems come in. Whatever. We're getting off subject. The point is that you have a racist dog on your set. That's the point.